Kyoto, 18th century. You're 7 years old when a strange woman arrives at your family's house. She studies your face as if you're a rare melon at the market, turns your hands over, checks your ears. You don't understand what she's looking for, only that your parents won't meet your eyes. Then, silver coins change hands. And before you can ask what's happening, you're carried away in a silk-draped palanquin. Congratulations. You've just been chosen for the most exclusive girls' club in Japan. Too bad no one asked if you wanted to join. Your first night, you cry quietly into your futon. Then the door slides open, and she appears. A woman like no one you've ever seen. White painted face, crimson lips, hair rising like a crown sculpted by the gods. She smells of flowers and secrets. She moves like water. A living dream. You're starstruck until she speaks. Fetch my tea, little rat. Dream meets reality. That night, you learn the first rule. You're not a guest here, you're property. While other 7-year-olds play with dolls, you learn how to kneel for hours without moving, how to bow until your spine forgets it ever stood straight. You speak only when spoken to, you breathe only when allowed. One day, you make the mistake of calling her a geisha. The house mother's fan snaps open. In Kyoto, she hisses, we are Geiko. Tokyo has geisha, learn the difference, or scrub floors forever. You learn fast. 4 months in, you've mastered silence. You can walk without sound, breathe without notice, and vanish at will. You've been struck 17 times for crimes like blinking too loudly and existing too eagerly. Then one evening, the house mother orders you to serve tea to a high guest. Your hands shake like leaves. Don't spill. Don't spill. You set the cup down perfectly then, instinctively, turn it so the pattern faces the guest. The room freezes. A senior Geiko glances at you. The girl has potential, she says. 3 words. But to you, it's everything. For the first time, you are seen. 3 years later, your body has reshaped itself into perfection. Your spine curves in a permanent bow. Your neck can balance a teacup through an earthquake. You practice Shamisen until your fingertips bleed, dance until your legs tremble, and study the art of being invisible, yet unforgettable. Dinner comes with lessons. 37 ways to pour sake. 23 ways to compliment a man's success without knowing what he actually does. By 13, you know every kimono pattern in the house and can identify a Geiko-S rank by the knot of her obi. Useless anywhere else, but in your world, essential. Then one day, the house mother gathers the apprentices. 4 girls stand, only one will advance. Your heart beats loud enough to shake your sleeves. Then her eyes meet yours. This one, she says. She knows how to watch and listen. You made the cut. Now the real work begins. By 15, you're ready for debut. The transformation begins. They strip you down, scrub your skin raw and paint you white. The paste feels like wet stone. Your face becomes a mask, a symbol. Hundreds of pins pierce your hair until it forms a monument of beauty and pain. You name the worst one, Stabby McStabison. The kimono is heavy as armor. The sandals, 6 inches high. Every step is a negotiation with gravity. You are now a walking masterpiece and a prisoner of perfection. Your first customer is a wealthy merchant. He praises your innocence. You smile exactly as rehearsed. Later, your mentor leans close. Remember, she whispers, you're not selling your body, you're selling a fantasy, the fantasy that beauty and art still matter. Lesson 1. Redirection. Lesson 2. Never fall in love. Admiration is currency. Attachment is debt. At 17, you dance your first solo. The music begins and time dissolves. Your fan becomes the wind. Your body becomes the story. When the final note fades, the silence is electric. A poet whispers, for a moment, I forgot you were human. You became the spirit of the dance. And you realize you're not just performing art. You've become it. Years pass. Your Okiya's ledger grows heavier than your Shamisen. Every lesson, every ornament, debt, debt, debt. You ask once when you'll be free. The house mother laughs so hard she nearly spills her tea. You learn to fake your drinks, empty sake cups into potted plants, and offer compliments sharp enough to shape egos without cutting yourself. Your reputation spreads. The one with the knowing eyes, they call you. It's exhausting. You're a therapist in silk, with better pay and worse hours. Then one night a famous actor leaves a payment so large even the house mother pauses. A week later, she hands you a small box. Inside, a golden hairpin, not borrowed, yours, your first personal possession, a symbol that maybe someday you might own your life again. At 20, you become a full Geiko. The red collar turns white. Your style shifts from, look at me, to, you wish you could be me. You negotiate your own appointments. You're not just an artist now. You're a business wrapped in silk and silence. A single raised eyebrow can start or end a conversation. Sometimes even a war. The years follow the rhythm of Japan itself. Cherry blossoms in spring, crimson leaves in fall. Each season a new dance, a new mask. At 25, you're assigned your first apprentice, a trembling girl with awkward hands and wide eyes. She reminds you of you. You watch her stumble, correct her gently, and hear yourself echoing the same words your mentor once said. The cycle continues. At 28, you finally pay your debt. The house mother slides your cleared ledger across the table. You are now working for your future, not your past. You sip sake. It tastes like freedom. 30. Your knees ache. Your back protests every bow. You've perfected the art of appearing serene, while silently shifting your weight to survive the pain. You open your own small tea house, not to train new girls, but to create a space that belongs to you. The elite come. They always do. Because no one sells serenity quite like a woman who earned hers through pain. Some Geiko retire into marriage. Others open Okiya of their own. You choose independence. A famous painter asks to capture you for a temple mural. When you see the finished work, you're shocked. There you are, immortalized among ancient poets and warriors. You realize you're no longer preserving tradition. You are tradition. At 40, tourists point cameras at you. They call you the last of a dying art. You smile politely, because they don't understand. This art isn't dying. It's transforming, living through every girl who still dares to choose this path. Fewer, yes, but still alive. You look into the mirror, tracing faint laugh lines beneath the white paint, and whisper to the little girl who was taken away long ago. We did all right, didn't we? In a world racing endlessly forward, you became a living bridge to something timeless. And that is worth every sleepless night, every cracked knee, and every perfect bow along the way. Thanks for watching. Thanks for